have this out here the whole show, because I even said the studio is kind of chilly tonight. But this is warming me really kind of like the sun would, because I'm from Minnesota, so there's probably, you know, Carrie McNally's our guest, but when it comes to heaters, my nose dries out, my cuticles dry out, my hair dries out, I get more split ends, I get that static electricity whenever I go home to Minnesota, because a typical heater dries out the air in the room. You know, it's kind of like that person you didn't want to hang out with in high school where they sucked all the air out of the room. Well, heaters traditionally suck out all the humidity. So then they're kind of creating a separate issue or a separate problem. This does not. So you get this beautiful, gentle, I say kind of calming radiated heat. And this really is an annual tradition for us. Plus, if you're a Pinterest fanatic like I am, do a little search on what I call kind of these classic heater designs. People have the most creative ideas. They put them in little alcoves, they put them in kitchens, they put them as an alternative to a fireplace in their homes, because you don't have to worry about a flue or soot or a chimney. And what's old is new again. This price, though, is only good as long as supplies last. So you have complete control. It's a great little size. Let me just give you the size here real quickly. 15 3/4 inches by 22.5 inches by 10 1/4 inches. So 10 1/4 by almost 16 by a little over 22. You can choose it in the black, which I think, believe it or not, the black is usually the most popular. Blue is really kind of a traditional blue. Gray is like a nice steel gray. We have teal, we have red. White is kind of a creamy white, and then we also have the copper, which is a nice kind of tan or taupey color. I'm gonna defer to Carrie McNally, and then guys, when it's possible, I'd love to maybe lower the lights in here again on this too, because it looks like the most beautiful, romantic, relaxing fire. When I think romantic and relaxing, who springs to mind but Carrie McNally? Hello.
Hello, Shannon. How are you guys? Happy Saturday night, everybody. We are so excited to bring you into our homes tonight so that you can see this ahead of the Today Special, which is coming up in just a few days. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful piece of furniture, and it does harken back to the early part of the 19th century when we first saw these potbelly stoves appear here in the United States, and it was the primary source of heat for a lot of pioneers and people all over the United States. And of course, they're back in a big way as far as decor is concerned. And yeah, check out Pinterest. You see thousands of pages. And it is just so versatile. It comes in all these wonderful colors. Again, we have the white, we have the black, we have the peacock teal, we have the red, we have the blue, and we have the gray. 7 different colors for you to choose from. And even though it weighs less than 10 pounds and is 22.5 inches tall, it's 15 inches wide and 10 inches deep, it can heat a room, a space, up to 1,000 square feet. And to give you an idea of how big that is, this is our downstairs here at the McNally house. This is exactly 1,000 square feet. And you can see the dining room, the kitchen, and our living area. So this little stove heater can really heat a tremendous amount of space, and in turn ends up paying for itself when you zone heat. So zone heating is essentially turning the thermometer down in the entire apartment, co-op, or condominium, and then turning on a space heater of some kind to the temperature that you want it at. So if you turn the thermometer down to like 62 or 63, and you said, I want it to be like San Diego, like 72 degrees, that's exactly what the temperature is going to be in that room. And that, in turn, saves you a lot of money. Now, the difference between this and the space heaters that we grew up with, right, the ones that look like ray guns from 1950s sci-fi movies, that look like you could cook hot dogs on them, is this is infrared. Now, whenever you turn on the heat in your home, whether it's oil or gas or forced air, right away, all the moisture in the air, just about 100% of the moisture in the air, is completely evaporated. Not so with infrared heating technology. It will never dry out the air. So it doesn't dry out your skin doesn't get all cracked, your eyes don't get all dried out, your sinuses, your lungs. Infrared heating heats you subcutaneously, from the inside out the way the safe rays of the sun do on a really cold winter's day when you step out into the sun and you're warm from the inside out, almost like a warm bowl of soup, if you will. It heats objects in the room safely, and that's why it's been so wildly popular. This is the latest technology. It's simple and easy to operate, and it works infinitely better than those old coil space heaters. Because remember, it's heating you from the inside out,
From the
Shannon.
inside out. And guys, you tell me what's the easiest way to shoot this, just so that we can really bring that that look of that fire to life. Because no kidding, and thank you to my team. I know I always push their buttons with all my requests, but it is important that you get an understanding. It really does duplicate that beautiful, soothing, therapeutic effect. And I'm actually going to say, something, again, no medical claims, but I've been having like a lot of arthritis pain lately. And there is something about heat that is just soothing. It's funny, Carrie, whenever I go home to Minnesota, it's just like my whole body hurts. And there is something to be said about the romance, the nostalgia, and really the comfort of this kind of heat. And Carrie, as you were indicating, not all heaters are created alike. One of the things, or types of heat, are created alike. One of the things that you mentioned earlier that I love the idea of is the timer function and the remote control. One thing I should let everybody know, even though this is an annual tradition for us, it's our best price, it's free shipping. That is a big deal, because even though this is a perfect size to put in, even the smallest of rooms, when you do go to Pinterest, I'm telling you, you're gonna get so creatively inspired. You're probably gonna want more than one, because people are using these in the most delightful decorative fashion, in addition to this having a practical aspect to it. And Carrie, that's one of the things that you and I have discovered when we've made this an annual tradition, is a lot of people do get more than one, because it's small but mighty. I mean, the fact that it covers up to 1,000 square feet. When Suzanne was on with you last night, I think her new condo is actually like 700. It's like less than 1,000 square feet.
Sure.
So let's talk about the practical uses of this and why people quite often even get more than one, don't they?
Absolutely. If you have a fireplace that isn't working, so it's decorative, put it actually in the fireplace, right? If you have a basement that nobody goes down to in the winter because it's so cold, and maybe that's your crafting area or the man cave, or maybe that's the workout space, or maybe there's a music room and you don't play music all winter long. That's a shame. And this house is about 2,000 square feet. So this downstairs, as you can see, is voluminous. It's huge. That's a 10-foot ceiling. That's our dining room table. This is our kitchen right here. And this is our living space. So it's able to heat a space of up to 1,000 square feet. Now, the best analogy of that, aside from where we live right now, where we're live from here at our home, is a 2-car garage. And when we talk about how much heat this can put out, now, it has a timer. It comes with a universal remote. So if you were to get more than one, and a lot of people do, they'll keep one downstairs and they'll have one upstairs, or they'll have one at home and they'll have one in the office. Maybe you're going to eventually be commuting back to the office, and the boss doesn't keep the office very warm. So you can have this near your desk or in your office, and you control the heat. This is a little bit of luxury that goes a long way. I also love the idea that you don't have to get out of your chair or get out of bed to operate it. It does have a timer on it. So if you get up, let's say at 6:30, you're an early bird, you get up at 6:30 and you want the room warm when you get out of bed, set it for 6:15. It'll turn on 15 minutes before you get up. Conversely, if you want it on before you get home, have it turn on before you get to the house. Now, it has incredible safety features. 2 of the most important. If for any reason it ever overheats, it will automatically shut off. If it tips over, it will shut off before it actually hits the ground. It has a pendulum cutoff switch. So before it ever hits the ground, it's going to turn itself off. That's the beauty of it. It's also cool to the touch. And I'll show you that. I have in my hand here a laser thermometer. And a lot of the chefs at HSN, Curtis Stone, and the like, Wolfgang Puck, they use these to take the temperature of food. So I'll take the temperature of the outside of the unit, and you can see that it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit. You guys can see that at home? Now, let's take a temperature of the heat coming out of this unit. That's 424 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's how you can see that something that's only 22 inches tall, weighs less than 10 pounds, it's 15 inches wide, and it's 10 inches deep, can heat a space that's 1,000 square feet. And I love the idea, Shannon, that you can build to, ship to, that you can send this to someone right now, check them off your holiday gift giving list, and you've purchased something, a gift that's truly comforting, romantic, cozy, and is going to keep them warm this winter and the next and the next and the next. And here in this part of Florida, my wife, Kara, my brilliant and beautiful wife, Kara, who's working the camera right now, she and I had a little wager last summer to see if we could just use the Warm Living infrared heaters to heat the house here in the Florida without ever turning the heater on in the house. And we were able to go through the entire winter without ever turning on the house. Now, if you have cats or dogs, this is Olive. She's 7 months old. She's decided to come by and say hello. They love to hang out. If you have a cat, she's going to hang out right there at the foot of your Warm Living space heater because it is that warm, comforting, safe infrared heating technology. Shannon.
Safe is key. And I've actually opened up the control panel just so that you can see. Now you get the remote control, but just so you have an idea, you can really dial in your precise comfort, which I think is key. And then of course it's all, folds back up again so that, it's all nice and protected. It's a touchpad as well. So if you ever want to access it without the remote control, you can do that easily. But boy, oh boy, when you look at those embers, what look like beautiful flames, there is something to be said about the romance, the nostalgia, the comfort, just the overall warmth that this provides. And it's interesting, Carrie, because I actually just had a Homedics thermometer in here as well. And what's so great is, it's generating heat, but I'm able to touch it with ease. Now it's warm, but it's not something that, if your pets brush against it, if your kids brush against it, if your body brushes against it, it's not a big deal. And I think that's really important because you and your team, you make this an annual tradition here at HSN. I think the designs keep getting better and better. This copper, I actually really like. The copper, I think, Kevin, you said the copper and the black are the most popular. The copper and the black are the most popular. Black is actually in the lead. The black usually sells out first because if you do go to Pinterest, that's probably the color that you'll see represented most frequently in some of those great Pinterest designs. But you will get inspired. You'll love what this does for you. You'll love the warmth. You'll love the money it saves you in addition to everything else. And Carrie, at the end of the day, that's what we're all about. I think this time in history has certainly taught us a lot of things, but the value of the dollar certainly can't be underestimated. And if this just allows you to maybe go without kicking on that centralized heat, maybe go without that snap, crackle, and pop, that static electricity that is generated from a typical type of heating system in a home, because that takes away all of the moisture in the room. Or if it just, I don't know, helps you relax at night because you can gaze into those flames and not worry about the flue or the soot or the chimney. It's nice that people can actually float this in the center of the room, which is actually something that we see a lot on Pinterest or that you've done in your home as well.
Yeah, and this is Hollywood technology. So if a Hollywood film production or a television film production, right, is going to create a fire in a sound studio, right? They can't actually light anything on fire. So they use the latest and greatest LED technology. This is the same technology Hollywood does use. And it is really romantic. So you can use this year round and just while you're binging your favorite television show, have the flame effect on. There are 4 settings. There's 4, there's high, there's low, there's medium, and there's but to give you an idea, this is I'm gonna geek out a little bit. This is a really cool thermal camera. Look how far away I am, and you can see that infrared. There are 3, not 1 or 2, there are 3 infrared bulbs inside that heater. And that's why that heater is making its way all the way to the camera and around this room. And if you're just joining us, This is 1,000 square feet down here. This house is around 2,000. This is the entire downstairs. All the bedrooms are upstairs. And we are able to comfortably heat this entire space in the winter with just one of these. And we have these incredible colors for you to choose from. So regardless of what decor you happen to have, you're going to find a color here in this palette that's going to fit in seamlessly to that decor. And we're really proud of the technology. It has the two most important safety features. If, heaven forbid, if it ever overheats, it shuts off. If it ever tips over, it shuts off before it hits the ground. 22.5 inches tall, completely cool to the touch, will heat a tremendous space around the size of a 2-car garage. And I love the idea, if you send this to somebody that you love. My dad is a retired social studies teacher from Long Island. And maybe he's tuning in. Hello, sir. Good to see you. He was served in the Navy. He's part of the greatest generation. He reads every day in his big leather chair with his cat, Mookie. And they have this on all winter long. And he absolutely loves it. And that's just such a wonderful gift that I give to the guy that made me really excited about my career. And I'm always, reading, and I'm always trying to learn because both of my parents were school teachers. And if you give this as a gift to somebody, and you mentioned it, Shannon, you and I both lived in Minneapolis. I was there for about 8 years. You grew up there. But when you're cold, it's uncomfortable. Your hands, your joints, you ache. You got to grab all these blankets. You have infrared heating technology in this incredibly nostalgic design that is the latest and the greatest technology that heats you subcutaneously, just like the safe rays of the sun, from the inside out like a warm bowl of soup. And that's the beauty of it. And so as a gift this holiday season, for somebody that you're thinking about, and you got, did I get them some jewelry, or did I get them some clothes? Those things come and go, fashion fades. This is something that will last for years and years and years. And we have this on in the middle of July because my brilliant and beautiful wife, Kara, who's holding the camera right now, she just loves to look at it. When we shut off all these lights and we're binging our favorite show, this is what's going on. We can see it. It makes her happy, and that makes me really happy. It's super romantic. It's beautifully done. You have 4 settings, and you can operate it without the heat at all. But if you do use the heat and you take advantage of zone heating, take the zone heating challenge. Drop that thermostat way down to something that would be maybe uncomfortable for you, maybe 62, 65. Turn on the Warm Living infrared LED stove heater and send it to 72. 74, whatever you're really comfortable with. I assure you, it will be exactly 72 or 74 in that room safely without drying out the moisture in the air the way oil, gas, and force do.
Carrie, I'm so sorry. I just want to do some quantity updates on colors. I'll do that after we enjoy kind of the ambiance of the flames. and Carrie, you actually took the words right out of my mouth, because normally it's one of the first things I mention, that this is 12 months out of the year. Because yes, you can run it with that beautiful Hollywood caliber, flame effect without the heat. So if you just wanted the romance, if you will, you can do that without the heater component. And again, I'm not making any clinical claims, but if you do some reading like Carrie and I do, there is some research based around how flames, or the look of a fireplace, or that's why people, like on these Serenity and these Calm apps, that they always have like flickering fires and, fireplaces, because it actually does help kind of lower your stress level. So let's be honest, this is a year where we could all use that, whether you're using it with the heat or not. Now, this is a pre-launch, but if you want the black, remember with these pre-launches, our buying team does not have the ability to react based on the pre-sales. As an example, our HP, our 2-pack of laptops, sold out for my last airing. So trust me, they would have wanted me to have it in the last show of the day, but it sold out early because so many people purchased it prior to the official launch. Same thing is happening with this heater, especially on the black. So if you want the black in particular, I'm really gonna recommend that you do that now. Kevin, you said the white is also getting very popular. The white is actually almost neck and neck with the black. The white is kind of a creamy white, if you will. Oh, no kidding. There are fewer than 2,000 of that white. So I guess my whole point is, again, when it officially launches, our buying team does not have the ability to react and load more of those in. So if you want that white, you might want to consider getting it now. The copper is really kind of a nice taupe, and boy, oh boy, I just encourage you, yes, get it while we've got it and while we've got your color, but when you go to Pinterest, you're gonna find so many wonderfully creative and distinctive ideas for using this, in addition to the fact that it's got that calming, nurturing flame, that Hollywood caliber special effect, in addition to that small but mighty warmth of the sun, that heater that we want, or that caliber of heat. The red is like a nice, almost a cinnamon red, so it's a nice warm red. We have our teal, our peacock teal, the gray, the blue is kind of like a periwinkle blue, and then, like I said, that black is the runaway favorite. Carrie, I know we are limited on time, and I've got that remote control here, and I opened up that control panel so everybody can see it too. But you can really get very precise about waking up to heat, having a certain level of heat, using it for just the decorative flame effect. You have a lot of versatility with this, don't you?
Yeah, when you get to be our age, and we're still very, very young, you deserve to be at the temperature you want to be at. And regardless of where you live, whether you're in Minneapolis and it's February, or New York City and it's February or March, or you're even in Florida and it's cool. You can even put this on a 3-season porch. This is exactly what you want. So if I want to set this, I can set it for exactly 72, and that's it. It will just turn on every few minutes, and it will shut itself off and keep the room at 72, 73, 74. And you can do it with the universal remote. A lot of people get more than one for upstairs, one for downstairs. They get one as a gift, or they have one at work or one at home. If you lose one of the remotes, they're universal remotes. But again, the power of this, less than 10 pounds, and it's completely cool to the touch. It's also 3-sided, by the way. You can see it from the side as well as the front. But if I take the temperature of the top of this unit, Shannon, it's going to be 78 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Now watch me take the temperature of the air coming out of the unit. Did you see that? Let's see. Where we go? Let me get it. There it is. That's 573 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's how, as we pan back out, this is our downstairs here. This is 1,000 square feet. The dining room, the kitchen, our living area. This is where we watch sports. We watch HSN. We binge on our favorite shows. Hey, let's face it, we're here a lot, like everybody else, right? So you should and deserve to be at exactly the temperature you want to be at. And if you have fur babies like we do, we just got a cat. We have a new calico kitty called Coco. And we have our 7-month-old lab, Olive. You may have seen her earlier. She started roaming around here. This is where they'll hang out. The cats and the dogs and whatever else you may have. Maybe you have a little rabbit or something. They're going to hang out right here because it's that natural warmth and comfort. And I love the idea that you don't even have to turn the heat on if you don't want to. So in the middle of July, if you want to turn the lights down, watch a movie, and you want that beautiful Hollywood level LED special effect flame, you have it year round. And you can also use it with the heater as well without ever having to get out of bed, without ever having to leave your favorite chair. You can operate it from the remote. And you can set it. When we were growing up, I grew up on Long Island, in a place called Long Beach, not on the ocean, about 6-7 blocks from the ocean, but in the winter, boy, the Atlantic Ocean, that wind would really chill this house that was built like in the 20s. It was falling apart, my poor mom. And we had a kerosene heater in the kitchen, and it was my job to get up early before breakfast, which was basically just cereal, and then you go get the bus, go to school. It was my job to go down into the kitchen and turn this thing on because the rest of the house was freezing. And we don't have to do that anymore. We now have the technology. It's 2020, for heaven's sakes. With everything that's going on, we're spending a lot more time at home. We're almost to the end of this thing, but we do really have the winter to get through together. And to send this directly to someone that you care for and love, I think it's a gift that keeps on giving, and I'm honored. This company is a family-owned company, Warm Living. They've made all the adjustments. They want the best safety, the best technology, and that's what we're getting for you. And I love the idea that you can get it before it is the today's special, Shannon. I mean, this is a really cool special opportunity.
It is. Hey, I should let everybody know we have only 1,700 of the white left. And I know that sounds crazy because, you know, we haven't even done the official launch. But if you want that white in particular, which is a kind of a nice creamy white, I would really recommend, if you can get it tonight, you should. Also, proportionately, with almost 1,000 gone in this show, most of those orders are in that black. If you go on Pinterest, I can promise you, actually it is white and black that I personally and generally see on those Pinterest boards. You're gonna find a lot of great ideas. And Carrie, like you said too, it's the gift that keeps giving. I would like to show the temperature chart just real quickly, because you almost said with your story about growing up, almost what I was gonna say is it's not just the temperatures, but it's the feels like temperature. So in Minneapolis, as an example, my refrigerator is 38 degrees. Does that put it in perspective? My refrigerator is 38 degrees. Minneapolis was 24, but the feels like temperature is usually below 0. This gives you that comforting warmth of the sun, whether it's floating in a room or heating a hole downstairs. And it looks great too. Carrie, that's the other thing. There's no soot, there's no chimney, there's no, embers, and there's no safety factors. And daggone it, it just looks cute too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't have to go out into the woods and chop down a tree, or shovel a bunch of ash. One more time, I want to show you this infrared camera that's really cool. I'm going to geek out just a little bit, and I'll bring this right up to the camera, and you can see. Isn't that wild? Now look at the chair. Look where I was sitting.
See?
You can see the heat right there, and that's coming out of the left one, which is the white. And I am not surprised at all that this is getting limited, because it's shabby chic, it's also modern. Any one of the colors throughout that palette, you have 7 colors to choose from. This is the white, that's the black, that's the peacock teal, because it's just so proud to be teal. And then we have it again in copper, we have it in red, we have it in blue and in gray. A lot of people are gonna probably get more than one, especially at this price point.
For sure.
But one last look, Shannon, at this downstairs with the dining room.
Perfect.
We've got our stockings up there in the distance,
Nice.
the kitchen, and this living area. This is 1,000 square feet, and it's getting hot in here.
It's covering a lot of territory for sure. Carrie, they're shooing me along, but thank you so much for doing this tonight. It's always great to see you. Olive, what a sweet little baby. What a great addition to the household.
Good girl. Good
she
girl.
was good. Hey, thank you, Carrie. Best to you and the whole family. Hey, don't hang up. That white is already getting severely limited, as is the black. Most of the orders in this show are the black. And just secure it and get it while we've got it. Oh, man, I don't even want to move from this. This feels so good. I'm serious. If I could move this from set to set, I would. Make sure that you get yours, though. And remember, you can operate it without the heat if you like really the calming effect of that Hollywood-esque flame. Hey, also available, remember, if you go to hsn.com, we are highlighting some of our select today's specials from this big shopping week, one of which is our Bell & Howell. This is actually 9 tools in one times two. So you also get that little great credit card tool. So that you can use for eyeglasses. There's a bottle opener on there. You get more functions than the infomercial. You get colors that aren't available on the infomercial. You get separate gift boxes as well. And we are still honoring that today's special price. So if you would like it, or if you missed it when it was a today's special earlier, you can grab it now. But remember, all good things must come to an end. I think that, does that go through the 30th, Kevin? I want to say all of those offers only go until the 30th with the free shipping and all that good stuff, which, doggone it, is today the 28th already? Wow. I guess time flies when you're having fun. Well, tick tock, those deals are limited for sure. Don't hang up on that beautiful heater. Gosh, if I could bring this all over the set with me, I would. Remember that white is already in final quantities. Hey, we've already sold thousands of our arcade that's coming direct to you. Want details? That's up next.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. farm to skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Black Friday weekend deals are here, and we're celebrating with free shipping and FlexPay on everything. Shop now on air and online for our best deals on all the gifts they want. Plus, you can shop our best today's specials all at once. Black Friday weekend on HSN and hsn.com. Our biggest digital shopping week of the year is almost here. HSN Cyber Week is so big we're celebrating it on air too. Plus, we'll have a sleigh full of brand new Cyber Week smart deals. Shop Cyber Week for the deals you need on the gifts they want. Cyber Week starts Tuesday.
Well, this is epic shopping for me. This is HSN, I'm Shannon, and boy, oh boy, this is the time to be here. We are doing free shipping on everything. Free shipping on everything. There's FlexPay on everything. We get our unconditional money back guarantee until the end of January. We know the holidays are right around the corner and you need to take video. This is your forever time machine. I know we take video with our cell phones, but the truth is you have to worry about privacy, you have to worry about security, you have to worry about those memories getting lost. Do they go to the cloud? This is a megapixel high definition camcorder and camera in one. Now, you know what's really cool about this? It's not only a Minolta brand name, it has night vision, it has a touch screen, but the sensor that actually captures those images is a Sony. It's a Sony CMOS sensor that's inside here. Good grief, I have sold Sony camcorders on the air that were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And then Bill Duggan, who you're gonna meet right now, is actually gonna be with me next hour. As a favor to me, they added what I think will be the final airing of our MacBook, I believe, because we have so few of them to go around. So Bill is gonna be here with me for that. In fact, speak of Santa's little helper, this is our arcade up, and I am so wild about these, whether it makes you feel like a kid again, or whether you've really been serious about the social distancing. I've really been here and the grocery store, and that's it. And that's a tall order for me. And even, you know, of course, when we're here and at the grocery store, it's like I'm practically in a hazmat suit. So, you know, we all have our own level of comfort, but I guess my whole point is, the arcade is open for business. And not only the arcade, but the real games with no contact delivery, fully assembled, no bag of quarters like my mom usually has, or tokens. You don't worry about avatars or skins or, you know, how fast your router speed was or learning curve or parental advisory. All you do have to do, though, is make sure you get it while we've got it. Because we have sold thousands of these. In fact, Kevin, how many of these have already been spoken for? Oh, you're kidding. Oh my gosh. Over 12,000 of these already gone. You just choose, do you want the showcase, the centerpiece, Pac-Man? Do you want Ms. Pac-Man, which I gotta tell you, Ms. Pac-Man has been kind of outpacing her brothers there. I mean, seriously, everybody's really excited about the Ms. Pac-Man. And then we also have Centipede. And then real quickly, before I bring Bill out, I just want to show you something real quickly in terms of a comparison. We've done these great little tabletop models, which those are great. But if you take a look at the real estate of the screen, the real estate, you know, the whole experience, the sound, it is not a, I wish I were Pac-Man when I grew up. It's the real waka, 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 wah, 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 waka, 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 wah, wah, wah. It's the real deal. And it's the full screen or full size graphics. It just happens to be in a more manageable size. It's fully assembled, so you don't have to worry about anything. You can put it over the door if you want, but he's got a lot of splaining to do. Sent his little helper and then some. Bill Duggan is back in his very own workshop. And Bill, I gotta tell you, 12,000 of these spoken for. People have been absolutely losing their minds over this because it is not a wish I were Pac-Man or wish I were Centipede. It's the real, authentic, more games than we've ever offered, 8 games in one, free shipping, 5 flex pays. If someone hasn't seen you present the Arcade Up experience, can you give them the full tour of how they're, you know, Toy of the Year and all their awards and the full experience?
So we launched this last year, last holiday season around, actually, I think it might have been Cyber Monday as well. We brought Arcade One Up by Tastemakers to the network. It was the most successful holiday today session we had all last year. We're excited it's back, but they made it even better. So can you hear that volume, by the way? I'm going to turn it down, but realize it has full volume. It's volume controllable, so parents, you can turn it down. And last year, we brought in Pac-Man in the Partycade, and Pac-Man offered 2 additional games. So this year, we went even bigger. You have a Pac-Man console, you have a Miss Pac-Man console, or you have a Centipede console. So you have 3 to choose from, and each one, instead of having just 3 games, now has 8 additional games on the inside. That comes out to $25 a game. So we went bigger, we went with more options, and more versatile. But what made the Partycade really more successful, as Shannon was showing you, we have that big freestanding unit, we have the littler unit. The Partycade is that Goldilocks size for any room, any household, anywhere we want to play it. And this size is exclusive to us here at HSN. So they made it just for us. And I want to show you one quick thing. So this is the Centipede version. By the way, I did the wrapping myself, if you couldn't tell. I'm amazing. Not really. But more importantly, this comes fully assembled. So if it is a Christmas Day present, you don't have to worry about putting it together. You'll also realize this is that Partycade footprint. It looks different, and different's good. Because that freestanding one, it's too big for some people. Imagine having 8 of those in your family room, in your kids' room, or in the game room. That's a lot of real estate. The Partycade, this one right here, by the way, this is a Centipede. The biggest difference with the Centipede option, it has that trackball instead of the joystick option. But Centipede even has 8 games built in. But when you look at the Partycade, it's about 27 pounds, it stands about 29 inches tall, and at its deepest, it's 7.5 inches. So why is that important? If I wall mount it, if I hang it over the door, it's not sticking way out into the room. It's a really slim profile, which that's great. But then they didn't compromise. This 17-inch LCD screen is the same size as the big freestanding one from Arcade One Up that won Tech Toy of 2019. This footprint is just more versatile. Oh, thank you guys. So this is right here. The Arcade One Up is that slimmer one. And the big freestanding one, we sell that. That's a customer pick at the network. That takes about an hour of assembly. Our Partycade, fully assembled. The freestanding one has a 17-inch LCD screen. The one you're getting has a 17-inch LCD screen. And I like to highlight this because if we remember going back to the arcade, those screens are great. They weren't even LCD. So this is even a more vibrant gaming experience. But really what gets us back into that excitement of feeling like a kid again is that this is the exact same game that we played at the pizza parlor, at the bowling alley, or wherever we got to go play those arcade games because we couldn't play them at home, and we were playing for a quarter at a time. Shannon, have you been to an arcade recently? You can't play these games for a quarter anymore. It's closer to $1 or $1.50. That's why they give you almost a debit card when you go to those arcades nowadays. But this is where you can play in the comfort of your home. I could give this gift to my brother-in-law who's in his later 40s. He would be excited by it because, yes, this is a gift for him, but it's really a gift for the whole family. Because one of the reasons why Pac-Man has been around for so long, by the way, Pac-Man, happy anniversary, Pac-Man. It's its 40th anniversary this year. Miss Pac-Man's turning 38. But Pac-Man was the first video game to achieve $3 billion in quarters because everyone wanted to get their hands on it. It was approachable gaming. It wasn't violent. And you think about gaming today, it's either online, it has a rating, and all of us, I think, have been there trying to play with the kids, and they're like, what button, what's the yellow one, what's the red one? I'll go back to the bar. But the thing is, this is really great work. Grandma can get on here. The grandkids can get on here. We all can play. And what's great as well about this one in particular, yes, it's Pac-Man, but look how versatile this is. In the box, you get these door hanging brackets if you want to hang it over the door. It's included. You have a wall mounting bracket in the box if you want to do it that way. And even in the box are feet if you want to do it tabletop version. Because yes, you can put it on the coffee table or the countertop. This is the most versatile unit, but you're not sacrificing the screen. You're not sacrificing any of the gaming options.
You aren't. Hey, Bill, I'm just going to give a quick little quantity update if that's okay. And Kevin, I'd love to show that videotape of the celebrity death match, the video challenge that all the hosts did. But sadly, when I said Ms. Pac-Man has been outpacing her brethren, we have only a couple thousand of the Ms. Pac-Man. Now remember, because we've sold over 12,000 in pre-launch, Our buying team cannot react if when Bill officially launches this, meaning they can't load more in. So there is a very good chance that Ms. Pac-Man might not even make it to the official launch day. So if Ms. Pac-Man is the one in particular that you've got your heart set on, I would really recommend that you do that one tonight. We did bring in more of Pac-Man because of course that's the most recognizable, but the truth is not tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. And then Centipede, don't forget, that's the one that has, I was just looking for one out here. That's the one that has like the little track ball. But I'd love for you to see the hosts in action because there is nothing that connects or is more of a crowd pleaser. Boy, when people got a score to settle or a score to beat.
Go, game time.
I'm so nervous.
Yes, baby, yes.
Yes.
Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, shucks. Oh, I don't have a choice.
I got you. You get the strawberry. Big points for the strawberry. Oh, Pinky got me again.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh.
Well, I'm no Shannon Fox, but I do play a Shannon on TV. Actually, you know, that's the second year running that Shannon Fox actually won that challenge. But you can see, even when we're social distancing, this is a crowd pleaser. I actually had my producer, Kevin, double check, and it is confirmed. There is no back order or wait list on this. So if you want the Ms. Pac-Man in particular, she is really kind of outpacing her brethren, so to speak. There are only a couple thousand. In fact, there's a very good chance that Ms. Pac-Man wouldn't make it to the official launch day. And then you can choose Pac-Man or Centipede. By the way, Bill, I just did a quantity check on the MacBook that we have next hour. That could sell out early as well. You might see a little picture in the side of your screen as a coming up. Just a heads up, those are the final 500. We'll have the final 500 of the MacBook also coming up next hour. Bill is also, I think I spy you with another today's special. Are you wearing those eye frogs as well?
Yes, ma'am.
See, I tell you, you're just like a company guy. You're like a team player this weekend, man.
It's all about quality.
Yeah, exactly. But now you're bringing the arcade home, and Bill,
right.
You said it best. I mean, it's a crowd pleaser for sure. I'm just going to turn this on so everybody can hear the sound effects. I think whether old or young, it does make you feel like a kid again for sure. But not for nothing, the price and the graphics are really worth the price of admission, aren't they?
Well, that's just it. You have to remember, you're not just getting one game. For one game in this style and this versatile, it's totally worth it. Okay, I just cleared 2 boards. I'm so excited. I'm going on to level 3. Just to say, there's a high scoreboard, by the way, on the game too. So I can put my name in here. There's 2 player options. And yes, there is volume control. So if someone is annoyed, you can turn it down. But more importantly, it's the enjoyment that you're going to have. Whether you're playing, the kids are playing, or more importantly, you're playing together. Because we have been alienated where, the kids want the gaming console. It's expensive, it's hard to find, and they're hogging the television versus us all playing together, because that's why these games have lasted. It's approachable. It's really kind of makes sense because, okay, I just really have to clear the board. It's that simple. I don't have to jump or fire, but there are those games if you want to. Actually, speaking of that, I'm going to hold down my player 1 button. I've just mastered Pac-Man, and what do I have the option this year for the first time ever? I have 8 different gaming options, and maybe I'll take you on a quick tour of all the 8 gaming options. So you get the Pac-Man console. By the way, it has this new black finish, really slick and sharp. Pac-Man has Pac-Man, Pac-Land, which I was not familiar with Pac-Man. And this is the cool thing about it. You're going to maybe find a game you didn't know about. It's very similar and a precursor to that one with the 2 Italian brothers. So Pac-Land, Super Pac-Man, Super Xevious, Mappy, Dig Dug, Galaga, and Galaxian. Those were big games in and of themselves. You're getting those as well. Miss Pac-Man, her 8 games, Miss Pac-Man, Pac and Pal, Galaga, and Galaxian. Then you have Pac-Man Plus, Dig Dug 2, and even Super Pac-Man. So 8 different gaming options. You don't have to purchase anything. You don't have to download anything. And then remember, Centipede, I love this one because it has that trackball option. So one of my favorite ones is Super Breakout. That's in here. So you have Centipede, Millipede, Crystal Castle, Liberator, Missile Command, Avalanche, and Akabar. I'm mispronouncing that one. I always do. But 8 different gaming options with the trackball. What I appreciate most about what Arcade 1-Up has done for us just here at HSN, yes, the versatility and the size of this does matter, because if this is for my nephew, my sister would kill me if I gave him a freestanding unit for his bedroom, because there'd be no room for his desk, let alone his bed and all that. This is perfect. Parents appreciated that, it's enough gaming, I'm taking this out of the room, and boom. I can either take it off the wall or I can pack it up and put it away, because it's one piece that's fully assembled. Do you know it takes me longer to set up the Monopoly board than it does to plug this in and play it? This bracket is included, by the way. The door hanging brackets are included, by the way. And that's a whole other thing. I'm going to show you the box again, because this is where I get excited. This box, it's huge. The unit weighs about 27 pounds. This is going to weigh more, and this ships to you for free. So that's really just a great, exciting thing, because if you're that gift giver, if you're that uncle in the family who likes to be the bragger, where it's like, that big box, that's for me. You can do that, because this is really a gift for everybody. And maybe it is a gift for the whole family. Maybe it's something you're sending to people because we can't be together, but they're going to play this and think of you. And then when you get out there, there's not going to be a huge learning curve in terms of like, oh, you guys have been playing this for months, I have to catch up. Miss Pac-Man, by the way, since you're seeing that real close, and Shannon, you've been talking about this, how it's the most limited. She actually was not supposed to be a part of the Today Special because we couldn't get enough quantity in to normally make the Today Special standard. But they achieved to get enough in, so she is our most limited. And by the way, this is the Cyber Monday Today Special. Monday. Monday is the start back to work for a lot of us, so we might not be watching, or kids might be going back to school. So this is the time to pick it up if you're seeing it. Those door hanging brackets, that's the way I like to set it up. And this is what's great about the Partycade in general. It does give us those 3 options, because I don't like to do the drilling on the walls because I like some versatility. So I can literally put this hook, can you see that hook? Just over the door. And even that hook is adjustable in its height. So I can just easily slide it down. It's easier said than done on TV. But more importantly, if their kids are smaller, you can lower this unit so it's a little closer to the ground.
Hey, Bill, we have a lot of people asking, and I know you've got it set up in as Santa or Bill's workshop. People ask about it's actually like an arcade stool. So it's like the officially licensed merchandise. So we have the stool. We also have the scoreboard. Oh, there we go. We've got it on the wall here in the studio. So we've got the scoreboard as well. But we always bring in far fewer of the accessories than we do of the Today's Special itself, of course. Hey, just a word to the wise, though. We're getting close to that 13,000 mark being spoken for. And as I said, because tomorrow's Sunday, and a lot of us are going to be shopping on Sunday, there is a very good chance that Ms. Pac-Man, Bill, like you said, she wasn't going to be part of the Today's Special Choice configuration. That might not make it to the official Cyber Monday launch. So just be aware of that. If that's the one that you want, it is the full or the award-winning. It's the arcade experience. We have Pac-Man, of course, celebrating that better than 40 years of still looking fabulous. And then, of course, Centipede as well. But remember, fully assembled, free shipping. And remember, that's free shipping even if it's not being delivered to you. So if you, like as an example, I purchased the smaller version of this for my niece in, well, actually 2 of them for my niece and nephew in Minnesota. And it's interesting, Bill, because Lexi must have very expensive tastes, because she also wants like this Switch video game, and I think you probably all know the brand name there. Auntie Shannon, who likes to make a lot of brownie points, I looked up the price on that thing, and even on Cyber Monday, anywhere from $2.99 to $3.99, and it's little. It's not like this that the whole family is going to enjoy. And I'm thinking, well, that's great, because she can be hunkered over this small little video game that costs hundreds of dollars more than this. But then it kind of takes the kids out of the action. And you and I have talked about this, but even when my nephew Hunter is playing video games, he likes to have people watch him, but there's not a lot for grandma or Grandpa or for me to do. You know, I mean, he's great at it, but this is something, even when you're not playing Pac-Man or when you're not playing the game, there is something about it that just gets people excited. I do not say that Pac-Man or Ms. Pac-Man or Centipede, I don't say they're crowd pleasers lightly. I mean, they are crowd pleasers. Bill, you were telling me the story that it was like some 80s party that you went to, and this was like the highlight of the whole event, wasn't it?
For real. I mean, it was my friend Jesse's 40th birthday. We had an 80s flashback party, so we're all like thinking about, you know, our leg warmers in neon colors. I walked in with Pac-Man. Party over. I was like, are you kidding me? Everyone got excited about it. And you know what? There were Pac-Man fans. There were Galaga fans. Everyone got their hands on this. And I love how you say it makes people happy, because it's about the older crowd, our crowd, my crowd. Sorry, Shannon. But it's about going back in time. It's like, I remember this. It's introducing the next generation to Galaga and Galaxian and all the other 8 games finally that we can enjoy. But what's cool is, like, as you mentioned, yes, you can get that little handheld thing to your niece, but that's hers. My brother-in-law would bring this out when his buddies come over to play cards and all that, because they're like, this is the best. Oh my God, you have Galaga and Galaxian. They don't care it's Miss Pac-Man. They just want to compete and get high score, because it's approachable gaming. It's gaming that was not accessible in our homes till now. Because before, it used to have to be at the bar or at the arcade or at the mall. Now it's just this convenient footprint. Because remember, 8 games. And think of it this way. If you were to take those 8 games and put them side by side, it would be like going to the movie theater arcade or be going, that's a lot of gaming, but this is that convenient footprint. Because I keep going back to the footprint, because I want you to realize nowhere else is this partycade style out there. Because Arcade 1-Up is out in retail because they are so popular in terms of the awards, but they're the bigger units or they're the smaller units. This particular partycade style is only here at HSN and at our sister network QVC. So this is the first time it's as of today's special, with the side artwork, with this slim design, so it only sticks out about 7.5 inches. So even though the footprint is smaller, you still have the same graphics, the same audio, 8 games, and you're walking away with that same 17-inch screen size as the big freestanding unit, but it's not taking up half your living, you know, your family room or the kids' room. I can still put the kids' hamper under here, their desk, whatever it need be. And Shannon, you mentioned those stools. I gotta admit, they sent me these, and I'm like, oh, those are fun. I'm never gonna use them. I use this stool all the time. Like, you're going to see me in 20 minutes selling the iFrog sitting on this thing, because it's just so easy. It's a great height. You pick which stool in terms of which artwork, and it comes with 2 adjustable heights. So it's really great. Like, if you need the taller one, you want the shorter one, you don't have to pick a size. You just pick which stool you want, and it's adjustable. By the way, the stool last holiday season, we did have them. They were gone by 8 in the morning on the Today Special Day. And this is a cute story. We just started bringing in these scoreboards. Last year, we had one on set because we were getting excited about it, but that was a prop. And people were calling in like, I want the scoreboard. So we ended up manufacturing a scoreboard. And you can see it's a metallic dry erase board. You get the dry erase pen, you get the chamois. But because it's metallic, it's also a metallic bulletin board. So you want to hang photos on here or use it as a scoreboard, you have a great option. All of these little pieces can really set a
Whose face did you cover up with the magnet, mister?
Oh, don't tell Burger. He sold out. It's Burger and Lori. They're my buddies, just like that. I wasn't meaning to cover him up in general, but...
You know, I've got some pictures with some old boyfriends and ex-husbands in there. Can I borrow that board and that magnet? I'll just, I'll just buff out that memory. Buff it out.
Cover them up.
Cover them up. But this is something that, no kidding, it doesn't take up a lot of real estate in your house. It's not something that you need to cover up, because, and I'll just show the comparison real quickly, Dixon, is we have sold these, meaning the full size with the case. I mean, with the tower and everything else, that's a commitment. I mean, you buy a pool table, that's a commitment.
Right.
You buy a ping pong table, that's a commitment. This is not. You're still getting that full screen graphic. You're still getting the visuals with that impact you want. You're just not taking up what I call that floor space or that real estate. And then, no kidding, Bill was giving you the dimensions, but you could put this in the back of a car. I mean, you could, take this to a party like you did. But especially with that free delivery, one thing I should point out is, you want this, and we have sold now well over half the quantity of Ms. Pac-Man. So again, it's up to the law of supply and demand as to whether or not Ms. Pac-Man will even be here for the official launch. If she is here, it's going to be sold out early in the day. But even on things like the Stool, on the accessory, I gotta tell you, we did not have free shipping when we sold those out before. So if you shop for anything during this show or on hsn.com, everything is on free shipping through the weekend. So even the Stool is on free shipping. Bill's MacBook, we have fewer than 500 of that MacBook, that's on free shipping. His iFrog's today's special Encore is back, that has free shipping. And usually, even if it's a small charge, say $350, $550, $750, Bill, you know I shop a lot here at HSN and elsewhere. And you know, by the time you add up your shipping, shoot, you kind of paid for another item. So when you are getting the scoreboard and the Stool or the headsets, take advantage of that free shipping. And Bill, you also hit on this with that fully assembled design. Now, you can choose, as you said, to put it over the door or put the feet on. I mean, so you can do that only if you need or want to, right?
Completely. Like actually the centipede unit I have right next to me, I don't have anything on it because it's just more versatile for me to show it to you. But this big box ships to you for free. I think we've all tried to ship something through the holidays, big or small, and it can add up. Look at this. I mean, it's huge. And the thing is, it's the size matter under the tree sometimes, but more importantly, it's what's inside the box. And not only are you getting the unit fully assembled, plug and play experience. That bigger one that we were showing you, I've put it together. It's a good 45 minutes of putting it together. And, you know, it's a fun project if you want another project. But this, I just like that it is plug and play because I've given gifts before where, you know, the mom or the parent is like, don't open it. You'll lose the pieces. I'm like, I want to play with it myself. I gave it as a gift. Let's play with it. It's truly a plug and play experience. But on the other side, if you have to pack it up and put it away because, yes, company's coming over, let's get it out of the family room. It really just, it's one piece. So realize this year we've done it bigger and better because that's what Arcade One Up by Tastemakers has done. So they're giving us 3 gaming options. You have a Centipede option, you have a Pac-Man option, and you have a Miss Pac-Man option. Each one of them has 8 games in it. Last year, they had the one option had 2 extra games. So we're now giving you 8 games. That comes out to $25 a game. They're all original artwork, all fully licensed. They're not a knockoff. It's the same visuals, the same audio. The biggest difference is which one you want to get. Realize the Centipede one has that trackball, so it's all that sliding and rolling action, which is great. And then inside that box, you have the 3 different ways you want to set it up. There's feet if you want to use it tabletop, which could be countertop, desktop, floor if you'd like even. And then even a wall hanging bracket, which is great. It's very discreet, down about 7.5 inches. You still have all your floor space. Or even this over-the-door option. Both these hooks, fully adjustable, because this was just the laundry room door. This was just the kid's closet door, but now it can be something fun and exciting. Everything is easy to assemble. That's how you actually attach the feet if you want the feet. You don't even have to worry about screws. It's all included. Just pop them right on. That over-the-door option is just great because we have smaller spaces. So, you know, maybe that is a closet hall door or, you know, it's the door in the kids' room. You know, how many of us have that basketball thing, that foam basketball thing over the door? This is so much more exciting and impactful. And I thought about sending one out to my nephew, but then I'm like, ooh, I probably should get one for my niece too. But then it's like, they both can play this. 2-player options. And I'd just like to show you how specific. There are online instructions too about how if you want to hang it on the wall, find the stud. It's so user-friendly. And that's just the install part, which, you know, you can make it as elaborate as you want. But once you get it up, oh, actually, this is the hardest part. Taking off that protective screen because we want you to have that shiny LCD screen because when you get it home, the kids immediately are going to start to want to play. It's just which game do you want to play? Who gets to play first and who has the most patience to wait their turn?
Right, exactly. Well, this is turning out to be ladies' night because Ms. Pac-Man has taken the lead. Let's hear it for the girls. I like that. Atta girl. So nice. She's like, I'll show you, Mr. 40 years young Pac-Man. She is in the lead and she's selling most rapidly, and that means it might not make it until the official debut on Cyber Monday. All right, Billy, you better power up, man, because I've got you for kind of a power hour. We've got MacBook and iFrogs back.
I have 3 lives. You just used 1. Okay. 2 more.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Thank you, Bill. We'll see you in just
in
a
a bit.
minute. Hey, don't hang up. Remember, Ms. Pac-Man well in the lead, but sadly we just don't have, only a couple thousand left. So may not make it to the official launch. Hey, if you still can't decide what to get them, gift card is one size fits all for sure. Absolutely. That is not the gift that they return. So makes it easy to shop for the person who's hard to shop for. And by the way, we do have different designs too. So, I mean, you can really kind of customize your aspects and your denominations there as well. All right, one more power hour, free shipping, all of our flex pay, extended holiday return policy, and more. Don't hang up, especially if you want that Ms. Pac-Man. We've got more goodies right around the corner.
Unwrap something special this holiday season and make shopping a little easier with our Black Friday Sweepstakes from HSN and QVC. Now through December 6th, enter daily for a chance to win the grand prize of $50,000 or weekly prizes from your favorite HSN and QVC brands. Visit hsn.com and search Sweepstakes to enter and for official rules.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent.